Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. This is our daily lectionary readings for Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. Our psalm reading, once again, is going to be Psalm 98. Our Old Testament and New Testament readings are continuations from yesterday. So our Old Testament reading is going to be Daniel 3, 19 through 30. And our New Testament reading will be Revelations 18, 21 through 24. And today we'll be reading it out of the New Revised Standard Version, the updated edition, Psalm 98. Oh, sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm has gotten him victories. The Lord has made known his victory. He has revealed his vindication in the sight of the nations. He has remembered his steadfast love and faithfulness to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the victory of our God. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Break forth into joyous song and sing praises. Sing praises to the Lord with the lyre and the sound of melody, with trumpets and the sounds of the horn. Make a joyful noise before the King, the Lord. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who live in it. Let the floods clap their hands. Let the hills sing together for joy at the presence of the Lord, for he is coming to judge the earth. He will judge the world with righteousness and the people with equity. Our Old Testament reading, Daniel 3, 19 through 30. Then Nebuchadnezzar was so filled with rage against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego that his face was distorted. He ordered the furnace heated up 7 times more than customary, and ordered some of the strongest guards in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and throw them in the furnace of the blazing fire. So the men, they were bound, still wearing their tunics, their trousers, their hats, and their other garments, and they were thrown into the furnace of the blazing fire. Because the king's command was urgent, and the furnace was so overheated, the raging flames killed the men who lifted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But the 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the furnace of the blazing fire. The king Nebuchadnezzar was astonished and rose up quickly. He said to his counselors, "Was it not 3 men who we threw bound into the fire?" And they answered the king, "That is true, O king." He replied, "But I see 4 men unbound, walking in the middle of the fire, and they are not hurt, and the 4th has an appearance of a god." Nebuchadnezzar was approached the door of the furnace of the blazing fire, and said, "Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out, come here." So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out from the fire. And the satraps, the prefects, the governors, and the king's counselors gathered together and saw that the fire had not any power over the bodies of these men. The hair of their head was not singed, their tunics were not scorched, and not even the smell of fire came from them. Nebuchadnezzar said, "Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who sent his angel and delivered his servants who trusted in him. They disobeyed the king's command and yielded up their bodies, rather than serve and worship any god except their own God. Therefore I make a decree. Any people, nation, or language that utters blasphemy against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be torn limb from limb, and their houses laid in ruins. And there is no other God who is able to deliver in this way." Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the province of Babylon. Our New Testament reading, Revelations 18, verses 21 through 24. Then a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and threw it into the sea, saying, with such violence, Babylon, the great city, will be thrown down, and will be found no more. And the sounds of the harpists, and the entertainers, and of the flutists, and the trumpeters will be heard in you no more. And an artisan of any trade will be found in you no more. And the sound of millstone will be heard in you no more. And the light of a lamp which shine in you will be no more. And the voices of the bridegroom and the bride will be heard in you no more. For your merchants were the magnates of the earth, and all nations were deceived by your sorcery. And in you was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints, and in all who had been slaughtered on the earth. And here ends our readings for the day.